I apologize. I didn't realize that my recorder stopped recording. So let's go ahead and get back to our notes and see if we can finish doing this problem. So you'll notice in this particular case, we have the absolute value of m plus 1 is equal to 20. You'll notice I already wrote it, but I'll just put a little bracket around it. All of the rules that we know still apply. So if there wasn't an absolute value of m here, and it was just m plus 1 is equal to 20, what would you want to do with this? Well, I would want to get rid of the 1 by subtracting it. That rule still applies. So then from here, we could do the exact same idea, meaning we have the absolute value of m plus 1 is equal to 20, but we can still subtract 1 from both sides, giving us the absolute value of m is equal to 19. At this point, I think we know that the answer is going to be m is equal to 19, but it's also going to equal negative 19, because the absolute value of a negative becomes positive. Let's keep going. Let's look at the next one. We have the absolute value of n minus 9 is equal to negative 4. Now there's a temptation to look at this and say, oh, we have a negative 4, so then it's going to be a scenario like this one, where if you try to take the absolute value of a negative number, you're never going to get something negative after you take the absolute value of it. But I think since we have this minus 9 here, before we can make that final judgment call, let's see what happens if we go plus 9 plus 9. Negative 4 plus 9 becomes 5. So then we have the absolute value of n is equal to 5. So then our two numbers are going to be n is equal to 5, but it's also going to equal negative 5. The absolute value of negative 5, positive. All right, let's go ahead and look at our last one. The absolute value of p is equal to, plus 8 is equal to 6. Now to get that p all by itself, we have to subtract 8, giving us the absolute value of p is equal to negative 2. Uh-oh. You can't take the absolute value of something and then get a negative. It's a contradiction. So the answer to this one is no solution, or you could do the fancy little symbol for it. As always, let me know if you have additional questions.